Hello everybody, it's Murialda here once again, and welcome back to a figure. Yes, we have another figure finally. It's been a long time. It's been over a month. So this figure has I'm a little bit apprehensive to open it. I'm hoping it's going to be fine, but several people have reported when they got their copy, she was broken. Broken head, broken arm, broken tail, broken spotlights, broken base. So I'm hoping she'll be fine, because some people did say she was fine. But we won't know until we get her open, so yay. This is from Novel Horizons. It's a Filian, the idol version of her. So, like I said, we won't know until we get her open, and gotta get her open. So this box, it went from Texas to Indiana, which is normal, and then it went to Arizona, which is 2,000 miles in the wrong direction. Then it went back to Indiana, and then it went to Ohio, and I got her today, so yay. Go ahead, got the box open. It's actually a pretty heavy box, and she just fits inside this shipping box. So let's go ahead and pull her out. It's a plastic bag. There is a little bit of bubble wrap on the ends. I'm just trying to be extra gentle. Get the box out of the way. It's actually pretty dang heavy. There we go. And then we stand it up. And there we go. So we have Idol Filian. It's the 2023 VTuber Awards outfit that she wore. She is a VTuber, obviously, not an anime. She speaks English and everything. She is a 1/7 scale figure, manufactured by Novel Horizons. She released sometime late October of 2025. I ordered her back on February 2nd of 2024 and paid for her at the same time. And then lots of shit happened, like the controversy where the artist that made the Filian model, it's actually an open source model kind of, and she technically wasn't supposed to be using it to make things. But it all got worked out, and she finally got made and released. Anyways, she shipped out on the 25th of October, 2025, and I got her today on November 4th. I paid $235 plus $25 shipping, so yay. But yeah, like I said, several things are known to break on her, so I'm going to be extra careful if I can. And hopefully I don't have any issues. There's the side of the box. It's a nice full body shot of Filian. There's the back with some the figure concept person, the sculptor, decals, and who made the packaging. There's the other side, another nice shot of Filian. There's the front. There's the top with the Novel Horizons logo. And then plain boring bottom. So let's go ahead and get her open. The packaging is not a plastic blister. It is foam, which is possibly a reason for it breaking. We shall see. Yeah, everything looks okay so far, but that's what people have said. The box has been perfectly fine, and then she is broken. Well, she fits in this box very securely. There we go. That's out of the way now. Inside the box is just plain cardboard, nothing special. There is no blister, just like I said, foam. And I believe from the videos I've seen, the top and the bottom, okay, it looks like just the top might come off and maybe the bottom down here. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to cut the tape. One more piece over here. Okay. So let's see. Well, that's a good sign. Her head is attached down that hole. I don't know if you can see it or not. Looks like the lights are okay. But either way, we gotta set it down now. See, I'm gonna try to get the base out first. Like I said, I'm just trying to be extra careful. Okay, this base is very, very heavy. Almost feels like there's a metal plate in there. But that's good. Okay, so far the head's okay. Will her tail be attached? This is a very tightly packed foam. I know this is super riveting content, but again, I'm just trying to be extra careful. So far, it looks okay. Just slide her out. Okay. So yes, mine is in one piece. I'm gonna set her down. Actually, I've seen an extra piece. I will have to investigate because I do see there's a little piece here. I don't know where it came from, but it was by the base, so it might come from the base. Now we do pop this up. We have some speakers, which again, very heavy. Very heavy. And then there is a little star effect. So we'll pull that out. Okay. So the tape is not very sticky, at least onto the foam. It just comes right off. So once you cut it, be very careful. I'm just gonna shove the pieces of foam back into the packaging. Set that off to the side. And now we can start looking at pieces. So let's do a normal zoom. But at this point, I am very much relieved because she is not broken yet. Okay, so we've got her base. Another piece that people were concerned about that breaks is the slot for the star effect. Right now, mine is okay. If we look, it does look a little bit warped. So it kind of goes in on this edge, and that is where several people have broken it, trying to put the star effect in. So we shall see about that. Originally, these spotlights were supposed to be real LED spotlights, and at some point that got changed. So there is a nice three-star pattern in the background. It's kind of like a disco floor base, or kind of like a beat board, whatever those are called. You've got the slots for her feet. Got some monitor speakers in the front. They made it so that the spotlights are attached with what looks like screws of obviously plastic. Then again, I swear this is not plastic. I think this might be metal, or at least have metal in it. We shall see. So I don't see where that piece would have come. Okay, I found it. So there is one break on her. It is one of the bows on her boot. But anyways, here is the star effect. Again, you got 4 stars with little stars inside. You got the little effect features and everything. Let's see if we can get that put in. Again, I'm just trying to be extra careful here. So This without the lines is the back. I'm just gonna try to slide it in. Okay, that went in okay. So that's good. Pull it back close again. There we go. Next, we'll look at the the speakers. So these, I guess you just put them wherever you want because they are freestanding. They are solid and heavy. Like, I'd say at least 2-3 pounds each. And again, it feels metallic. It feels like metal. It does not feel plastic. If it is plastic, it is solid. And you get 2 of them. And I'm just going to set them back there for now. And then we can look at the star of the show. Let me just recycle the recording. Okay. So this is a Novel Horizons figure, so I'm not expecting perfection or anything. But there is Filian. She is doing a wink. She does have her mouth open, and she does have little fangs. She has a purple eye. There looks to be some dust on her, which is probably part of the foam packaging. She does have her fluffy ears. She's got some yellow bells tied on her hair. Same on this side. You've also got a purple bow, some nice tails underneath of it. She is reaching out her one hand, making that little pointing sign, like kind of like a finger gun. On her other hand, she is holding a microphone. She does have a bow tie on her chest and kind of a simple blue shirt on underneath of it. Drop it light down. Her jacket, the inner liner has that checker plaid pattern. It's purple with white stripes and everything. There are yellow outlines along it. She does have poofy shoulders. Got some ropes holding the jacket on, and then she's got a brown vest underneath with some yellow buttons. She's got a multi-layered skirt, so 1, 2, at least I'd say 3 layers. The outer layer is a purple and pink checker pattern. And it does have like gradients inside there. The inner layer is again that kind of purplish plaid pattern. The black lines painted on are pretty sloppy in my opinion. If we look under her skirt a little bit, let's see. So I'm guessing she's wearing tights because there's no underwear that I can tell. She's got like garters up under the skirt. And then she's got her legs, kind of like a brown inner stocking, and then the white outer boot. This is where that one little piece came off that I found in the box was from. It's one of the tails of her bow. I can probably get that on pretty easy later on. There's the other bow. It's got nice sculpt to her legs. The boots are pretty simple. Got the yellow soles, but other than that, it's pretty flat white. Good sculpt behind her knees. Inner layer of the outer layers of the skirt is purple. It's got a white stripe, and then that again messy black line on the golden outline. She has an ahoge, and hair looks pretty good. Simple. The back of her outfit is pretty simple, just a simple jacket. She's got a big giant bow. This is another thing that is known to break off, so again, be careful. She does have kind of a belt, but it's a very loose belt, and it's got a bow again. She has a big, heavy, fluffy tail, which is probably why it breaks off, because it just has a little attachment point up in there. but it's got lots of tufts. It's solid plastic. It's pointy, almost stabby sharp. So don't purposely injure yourself on this. So yeah, her skin is very white. Same with her face. So it is definitely painted skin. Like, you know, there is no plastic color coming through. It's just whatever plastic they use, they did paint. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Let's get her on the base. See if it lines up easily. Okay, I have to adjust her legs slightly. And then she just drops right in. I did not have to apply any real downward force. Shake test. She wobbles slightly, but I can live with that for sure. Again, we got a little tail of the bow. It's so tiny, it's going to be difficult to get attached to her. But I'll work on it later. But anyways, there is Filian all assembled. And like I said, luckily mine is not broken. I'm on Novel Horizons Discord server, and there are at least 3 or 4 people so far that have posted that pictures of her being broken. So yeah, let's do a spin around. There she is from the front and from the side and from the back, the other side, and back to the front. Now we'll do a close-up zoom of different areas. So there is her face. Overall, generally, yeah, it does look like Filian. The face is maybe a little off, but again, it's definitely something I can live with. And I have 2 other Novel Horizons figures. I've got the Silver Veil, and I've got Summer Cinder. And I also have Cinder's Demon outfit figure ordered. I will say this, compared to the Japanese figures I get, Novel Horizons are kind of meh. But I will say this, when I get my figures, I take pictures of them and everything, lots of different angles and all that. And I got them on my phone. Every 5 minutes it rotates to a new picture for the background. And yeah, I still really like the figures. They've got good sculpt to them. The paint is probably the worst offender in the not so as good as the other figures. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm trying to not sound overly harsh, but these are expensive figures. I want Novel Horizons to succeed, but the quality, in my opinion, could be a little bit better. But it is what it is. We live with it. You're not going to get most of these characters, these VTubers. You're not going to find other figures of them. So you take what you can get. And if you look on eBay, they go for, $600,000. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like her. Overall, the scale is right. Another thing I often say is with a figure, put it at arm's length, and do you really see the flaws? Because every figure has flaws. And right now, she's at arm's length for me. Let me put my glasses back on. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the really worst part is the sloppy black lines. That is hand painted, so it is going to be a little bit sloppy. But at arm's length, I don't really see any real flaws. Not a lot of shading or glitter or anything, but she is paint. I mean, she is what you're expecting to get. Aside from, I don't know when they changed it, but these were supposed to be actual lights. There was supposed to be a USB port to power them, and that got changed at some point. Probably during the whole fiasco with we didn't even know if this figure was actually going to get made after the artist said, you don't have my permission, you never asked for it. So yeah. But anyways, like I have said, there was that controversy with her. Another thing that I really didn't like, kind of rubs me the wrong way, but it's because of the Orange Man, is on August 4th, we were told that the figure was ready and it would be flying to our doors after a 3-week wait while people adjusted their addresses. That was August 4th. She didn't ship until the end of October. So, yeah. Like I said, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But again, it was the Orange Man's fault. So, I mean, you got to live and let live. Things happen. It's not worth getting too overly frustrated with things. But don't be afraid to call things like that out. But again, you can't really change certain things. And I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I don't want to get political. I don't want to be negative. I want to be positive. This is a nice looking figure. It will go well on my shelf. I'm happy with her. It's not the same quality as the Japanese figures. And she is expensive. She is very expensive. But as I said, this is solid. It feels like metal. Her base is solid and feels like metal. So, yeah. Maybe ceramic? I don't know. But it does not feel plastic. But anyways, that's Filian. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to take the camera out. I'm going to do some shaky cam. Can you tell I'm out of practice? It's been over a month since I got a figure. But anyways, there's her face and her little wink. There's her hand. She is gripping. All the fingers are sculpted together. This one, her thumb and index finger are separate. There is a top-down view of her. And then the big fluffy tail. So yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and put the camera away. We'll close this off. This is the Idol Filian from the 2023 VTuber Awards. She's a VTuber, obviously. Filian is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Novel Horizons. She released in late October 2025. And I paid $235 plus $25 shipping. And I highly doubt you're going to find her for that price. If people sell her, I'm assuming it's going to be at least $600 or more. Because it's Filian, she is very popular, and there's not figures of her. I do know Good Smile did announce a Nendroid long time ago before all that controversy. I don't know if it's still going to be produced, but it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I do have lots of figures on order. Whether or not they get here, that's another question. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.